This is in fact Hessonite garnet, and again I say this because I asked people to guess yesterday, so well done to everyone that said Hessonite. Now again, garnet is not all one thing, it is kind of a family or a group of materials. Now they share some similar characteristics, hence the reason why they belong to the same family, but they differ in lots of ways as well. Hessonite is no exception to this. Now, Hessonite is that warm cinnamon coloured variety of grossular garnet, so it's one of the 6 main species, and its formula is this. Now, grossular is a calcium aluminium garnet, so Hessonite gets its name from the Greek Hesson, meaning inferior. And this is largely because it has a lower density and hardness than most other varieties of garnet. But don't let this fool you, because Hessonites, especially like this, can actually be quite beautiful. Hessonite generally forms in what are known as metamorphosed calcareous rocks. And if you don't know what that means, it's essentially limestones or dollar stones that get cooked and recrystallized during regional metamorphism or contact metamorphism. So this happens because you start with calcium-rich sedimentary rocks. Metamorphism introduces aluminium and silica, either from nearby pilitic rocks or mudstones, or fluids circulate during metamorphism. So under the correct temperatures, which in this situation is between 400 and 600 degrees Celsius, grossular garnet crystallizes, sometimes in gem quality, transparent nodules. Now, trace elements, especially things like iron and manganese, ultimately substitute into the lattice and give Hessonite that classic orangey or reddish brown color that I described as kind of a cinnamon color earlier. And in terms of morphology or crystal habit, Hessonite often forms dodecahedral crystals, so the classic 12-sided or 12-faced garnet shape. Massive granular aggregates are another phenomenon that we see in terms of morphology, or rounded crystals occasionally are exhibited by this kind of garnet too. Now, collectors sometimes call Hessonite cinnamon stone, which is why I've used this as an adjective multiple times. This is because it exhibits this kind of warm hue and almost treacly or vaguely resinous luster, which is slightly softer looking than things like almandine or pyrope garnet to compare. Some of the primary localities that you're going to find things like Hessonite garnet are going to be places like Sri Lanka, which is actually one of the top producers of gem quality Hessonite. Also places like India, Pakistan and Afghanistan, so we're noticing a little bit of a correlation in terms of a particular part of the world, but they do also occur in Italy and Europe and Canada and North America. So these can be found in various different places around the world, but they are concentrated in sort of central to southern Asia.